What is going on with the Chicago Bulls? First, they have a players-only meeting after the first loss of the season. Now Zach LaVine drops a career-high 51 points in a 16-point loss. I don't know what on earth is happening in Chicago right now. I haven't watched this game, haven't seen the highlights. I just saw the news to come out that LaVine had a fantastic game, but they lost big. Billy Donovan probably going to be out sooner rather than later in Chicago. Let's react to these highlights and see what exactly happened in this Bulls versus Pistons game. Jalen Duren, I know, also had a fantastic game. He has been a monster to start the season.
But a good look, good early find, and a good play run. Got everything but the ball to go down. This guy right here who just took that shot, Zach LaVine, to me is the most dangerous Bull tonight.
Foreshadowing there. Zach LaVine's the most dangerous Bull tonight. Duren running the floor, but Asar Thompson did all the work there. I really like what I've seen from the Thompson twins so far. Ooh, Cade. So good to see him healthy. After that stress fracture kept him out last year. Another and one. Count it, baby. He's attacking with no fear. And this kid has a chance to be really, really special, especially with the group of talent around him in Detroit. Good take there from Zach LaVine, playing some bully ball. I have a feeling I'm going to be saying LaVine's name quite a bit as he gets the midi to go here. And he had 51. Chicago finished with 102, so he scored exactly half of his team's points. Great step back there. I mean, we know what Zach LaVine is. Really skilled scorer, 3-level guy. Good feed from Jalen Duren out of the roll there, making the right read to Asar. Vooch and one.
That's a huge advantage when he's able to catch with his back to the basket that close. Burks back out to Ivy. Ivy looking underneath.
Marvin Bagley, good feed from Jaden Ivey. And it feels like so far Jaden Ivey is the odd man out with this Pistons team, having to come off the bench after playing a significant role last year as Zach LaVine hits another tough double clutch midi fade. So I'm interested to see another tough shot. I'm interested to see what Detroit does to try to get Ivy going a little bit because, you know, he's young. This is still a key member of their core. They don't want to just give up on him. Alec Burks, a guy who, when he landed in Detroit, a lot of people thought he was going to get bought out, but the Pistons said, hey, ooh, oh, man. Kind of slipping on the floor there. A lot of people thought Burks was going to get bought out, but the Pistons said, hey, this is a veteran who can mentor our young players. Great scorer. Andre Drummond having a solid start to the season after crossing up. Hey, there's Ivy. This is what he's capable of. This is an electric scorer. But yeah, Drummond obviously crossed Chet Holmgren in the first game of the season. Oh! Asar. Bring it back left, bring it right. That was nice. Io. I like Io. Obviously didn't have a great last season. Cade to Duren. He has been on a heater, only 19 years old. Asar just looks so controlled. And obviously the main concern for him and Amen coming into the league was, all right, coming out of overtime elite, they haven't been playing against the fantastic competition that guys who were in a standard college program would. But they look so composed. They are ready for the moment, and specifically their bodies are league ready, which has allowed them, with their processing speed and their basketball IQs, to do what they want to do on the floor. Alec Burks again. Bagley. Use the glass there, big man. DeRozan. One of the most unstoppable shots throughout his entire tenure in the NBA. The DeRozan midi. Really something to see. Alex Caruso had a fantastic game. couple of days ago, badly getting active there. And it feels like this Bulls core and team is bound to get broken up sooner rather than later. Great move by Cade there. It's just not working. Ooh. And you have to feel bad for Zach LaVine to an extent, because his prime is getting wasted in Chicago. I'm sorry, Bulls fans, to say that, but you know, DeRozan, Vooch, obviously when Lonzo was healthy, they looked like a much stronger team, but that's just not the case anymore as he hits another three, and he is so locked in right now. Oh. Go reverse. Patrick Williams knew it was over the second Duren caught that ball under the rim. The paw wasn't doing anything there. DeRozan, nice contested take right there. But yeah, you have a feeling it'll probably be, as Beef Stew gets it to go. Love his game. I have a feeling it'll probably be Billy Donovan who goes first in Chicago, just because coaches tend to become the scapegoats, and I'm not saying that's not necessarily undeserved. He has not coached this team up to his full capabilities since landing in Chicago. But it's not all on the coach. You know, this isn't the right group of talent for this team to succeed. It's just a large enough sample size to show that. As Alec Burks, he's having a big game. LaVine, if you're going to play drop against Zach LaVine, he's going to take advantage of that, come off the screen looking to shoot every single time. You can't play drop against a guy like Zach LaVine. Marcus Sasser. Confident take there. Torrey Craig, solid vet. Played a really solid role in Phoenix. Hey! And one. And Bagley's not happy with the foul call there. Maybe he's just angry with himself, but definitely contact. Oh, yeah. Drummond. This kid needs... I understand he's coming off the bench. He needs to figure out how to assert himself in that role, but he's not taking enough shots. And Cade, oh my goodness, we know what he can do. It is revenge season for Cade Cunningham. Duren. Cade is hurt. No! Hopefully he's all right. He's still out there, so just a stinger, it looks like. And again, that's just an off-ball screen action where Jalen Duren, who I understand isn't the guy who can be coming out to guard wings on the perimeter, but Zach LaVine is hunting drop situations at this point. He understands what he's looking for. Torrey Craig, make something happen, man. Hey! That's good defense from Cade Cunningham there, too. Can't get mad at that. Ooh. Caruso, show me something. Hey, double clutch, he says. I'm not getting hurt for you guys doing something crazy. Get me on a contender. Ooh. Not a clean handle from Vooch, but gets it to go. Good dish from Caruso there. Oh, Asar. Let's rewind that real quick. Break down exactly. Comes off the screen. Fakes that pass out to the wing to get the big slightly jumping out there. Oh, yeah. Because Torrey Craig's lost his defender at this point. He thinks he's still in the corner, so he has to step over there to help. Duren. Big body. For a 19-year-old kid, he is massive. That is a huge human being. Beef Stew. Great seal. Great seal. Great job from Cade to find him. Oh, Asar. Oy! That's not a foul? Okay. And there's 51, and they're down by 12 at this point. I'd be really mad if I were him, too. You score half your team's points, you're expecting some help. You're expecting the win, but you were expecting some help from your teammates. Ooh, little trickery there from Duren. Little Warriors action there off the catch, putting it behind you like that to free him up rolling around you. Those are little moves you see from guys like Kevon Looney and Draymond. Beef Stew with a post fade. Everything's working for Detroit. And it's over. Asar sealing this one. Looking for the alley-oop to Duren. The future in Detroit has arrived. You know, wherever Crispy Flakes is, he had a ball reacting to this game. This is what he and other Pistons fans have been waiting for. Man. Yeah. 118, 102. If one of your players scores 51 points and as a team you only finish with 102, something is seriously wrong. And that is exactly the case with Chicago. It's time to blow it up. I hate to break it to you, Bulls fans. I'm sure I'm not even breaking it to you. You know it at this point. This group is not working. Billy Donovan has to go, whether it's all his fault or not. Zach LaVine, you probably try to keep him around and build around this guy because he's in his prime, but DeMar DeRozan's probably got to go. Maybe you fully blow it up and you do trade LaVine. Nikola Vucevic, they signed him to a good contract extension, so maybe you keep him. Don't know what his trade value is looking like around the league, but he's not giving you enough right now. The supporting cast around those three guys isn't giving them enough. So yeah, it's ugly in Chicago right now. Detroit, this was a fantastic win. Jalen Duren looks incredible. Cade Cunningham looks incredible coming back from that injury. I want to see how they continue to get guys like Jaden Ivey more involved. But Asar looked great, picking his spots, not forcing it whatsoever from what I've heard, what I've read about this game. Marvin Bagley, James Wiseman, another guy who seems like the odd man out. Interesting to see what they do there. But Detroit, they have a luxury of riches. And, you know, Bogdanovich isn't even playing for them right now. So they can afford to move him and really move forward with this young core. So exciting game to watch. Chicago, fix this, please.